welcome back. Today I'm doing a makeup tutorial that was requested from my Instagram page. I just posted a little selfie yesterday. I was on my way to 3rd Street to do a little bit of shopping and to have a late lunch with my husband and my son, and a lot of you requested this tutorial on Instagram, so I thought I would do it today. It's pretty simple, but it's not my everyday fresh face look. It's still a very wearable and easy look. So I used some, pretty out there lashes. My eyebrows, also a lot of you were requesting on Instagram how I did my eyebrows because they're a lot more wearable. I know sometimes I go very, very bold. Guilty, but I don't know, I just love doing my eyebrows and experimenting. They always look different. Every single day they look different. But yeah, this is the look that I did yesterday. I hope you guys like it, and let's get started. Have to apologize because in the middle of the tutorial, people outside started cutting the grass and it got really loud. So if I'm screaming, I'm sorry. It's just that it was really loud outside. So anyways, let's get started with this video. First thing I'm doing is just taking my Hawaiian Tropic. This is the Silk Hydration 12-hour SPF, and love the way this smells. It's a spring must-have and summer must-have, and I'm gonna apply this to my face. Now, foundation that I'm using is by Chanel. This is the Long Wear Flawless Liquid Sunscreen Makeup. Love this stuff, and this is the Perfection Lumiere. I'm gonna open it up and then just take about 1 pump. Actually, I'm gonna do 2 pumps today. And I actually really like using these wedges, but I also like using this one from Sonia Kashuk, which is a really great brush for foundation. And what I'm going to do first is buff this all into my skin. Great coverage, contains SPF 15, which is enough for, running errands and stuff if you're not out all day. You can see this foundation instantly just gets rid of the redness, and I just love the way it looks. It doesn't look like you're wearing heavy liquid foundation, because I know liquid foundation tends to look a little heavy sometimes, but 2 pumps is enough for me. And of course, I just make sure I blend this into my hairline. The next thing that I used was the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer, and I'm almost, oh my gosh, don't tell me they're going to start cutting the lawn. Please. So sorry, guys. Did not even plan that. So the next thing that I'm going to do is take my Tarte concealer and apply some of this underneath my eyes. It's a very concentrated, heavy product. It's not going to move around, but I like using this here and there just because, it's pretty thick, so it covers up my dark circles and it just makes my face look more bright and awake. And the thing about this one as well is that it's pretty sticky, so it grabs onto the skin perfectly. Then I'm going to take my CoverGirl True Blend Mineral. This is the loose face powder. The color is translucent light, and I'm just going to take a little bit of this. Sorry if I'm talking or speaking a little bit louder, it's just that it's so... They started to cut the grass outside. But anyways, this is it's not translucent, even though it says it is, right? It has color, and what I'm going to do is just dab this. See, this definitely has color. I'm just going to lightly dab this on my face. So the next thing that I'm doing is for my bronzer. I used the Laguna bronzer by NARS yesterday. This one is Shattered. But what I'm going to do is just take this Sonia Kashuk blush brush, which is amazing as well. I just bought this one at Target actually, but I have it already. It's just that I love it so much I wanted to have 2 just in case. But I'm going to take this bronzer and start by blending this right on top. Usually I would try to concentrate this lower where the hollow parts of my cheeks are, but I'm going to apply this and just go over it back and forth a lot of times so it can really blend out. Now the next color that I'm using is a blush. This is Cinnamon from NYX Cosmetics. Oops, and it's a color that I've had already, but I actually included this on my top 10 drugstore favorites. and it's a really pretty orange. It looks really intense, but it's really not that intense, guys. It's pretty wearable, but this is just gonna go, now I'm gonna graze this. I'm not gonna be so rough with my brush, but you can see it right above here. So that's the face. Now I'm going to zoom in for the eyes. I know I didn't zoom in last time, and a lot of you thumbed it up that I need to zoom in. First time I do it, but I totally get it because then you can't see what it is. Alright guys, so now for my eyebrows, I'm taking the Anastasia Brow Pro palette, which is a great palette because it's a great pro palette. Because it contains all the different shades of hair colors. And this is pretty awesome because you know how sometimes I like to experiment and sometimes I have really dark brows and you guys tell me your brows are looking a little bit too thick, and it's because sometimes when they're growing in, I feel like I have to fill it in where the hair is, so they tend to get a little bit thicker, and I just used a lot of different products. So yesterday you guys loved the way that my eyebrows looked because I ended up using some lighter shades. I went with Strawburn, and I ended up using this really beautiful sort of reddish brown color, and then the one right next to it. So I definitely stayed away from that. I'm gonna mix it in with taupe as well. So for my eyebrows, I'm gonna start off by taking this brush, also from Anastasia. This is the number 12, and I'm gonna dip it into taupe. And the color that I'm taking first is the light one from taupe, and I'm gonna use this, mix it with a little bit of wax, and you know, grab a little bit more. All right, so what I'm gonna start to do is start to sort of define the lower part of my eyebrows, and I'm gonna fast forward through this process just because, you know, doing my eyebrows takes forever. But this is more of a natural look. You know, the hair on my eyebrows is black, so I'm just going in with a lighter powder. And the shorter strokes that you do, you know, just like actual hair strokes, the more natural your eyebrows look, like that. See, and there you have that inner part looking a lot more natural. So I'm gonna mix the same colors, take a little bit of the brow wax, and it also comes with a concealer. How amazing is this palette, guys? It really is. And I gotta tweeze my eyebrows. All right, so the next thing that I'm doing is taking a foundation brush, and this is for the concealer. This brush I really like. This is the one that I've been using a lot. Is the SS185. That's the old name for a Sigma brush, but it's just a concealer brush. And I like it because, you know, it's pointy. So I'm just gonna dip this in here. Very small amount, guys. And I'm just gonna drag this to the top to make a cleaner edge. And I'm not using a lot of product because I don't want them too obviously defined. So I'm gonna use this more as a highlighter as well. Now for the eyes, I am going to take some primer potion because I did have some eye makeup going on, and I'm just going to apply this both eyelids. I'm using my Naked Original palette, and the first color that I'm going to take with a fluffy blending brush, I'm going to take Buck and Naked once again, and I'm going to apply this throughout the crease very softly. Then I'm going to go into Dark Horse, which is this color right here. And I'm using a blending brush as well, but this one's a little bit more dense. And this color is just going to go on the outer V and onto the crease. And I'm just going to switch it up to my blending brush. Blend all of that together. Next, I'm going to take some liquid eyeliner, and I'm going to do a cat eye on both eyes. This is just the Linear Intense from L'Oreal. Alright, so I just put some glue to the side, and I am going to curl my eyelashes. my eyelashes. And I'm just gonna take some of the Lash Out Butterfly Mascara, put some on. But what I used on my lips is the Chanel Sentiment lipstick, and it's a beautiful nude color, like that. And I topped it off with Milani's Brilliant Shine lip gloss, and this is in Bare Secrets. It's also one of my top 10 must-have drugstore products. This is a pretty sort of mauve nude. So one of the last things I'm doing is just taking this Physicians Formula Smoky Nude Eyes. It's a black eyeliner, and I'm just going to take this and line the inner rim tight line just around here. You don't have to drag it all the way across. I just do it here because when you turn sideways, sometimes you can see, you know, like here. I don't know if you guys can see it. See? Cover it up. Ow! I think I poked my eye. So there you have it, my natural wearable, I wouldn't say fresh face look, but it's definitely a daytime wearable glam look, just because the lashes are pretty extravagant and we have a little bit of smokiness going on in the eyes, but everything else is pretty much, you know, neutral. And yeah, this is what I had on yesterday, so thanks for requesting it on Instagram, and hopefully I see you guys on my next video pretty soon. Love you, take care, and see you next time. Bye!